Mark Gilman, along with Western Oregon head football coach Arne Ferguson. And Coach, after a tough game up at Central Washington, boy, I'll tell you, the sparks flew, the offense was looking awesome, and when it was all said and done, a solid win over Dixie State, and good effort by, top to bottom from both sides of the football.
Yeah, defensively, we played a lot of players late and want a better performance out of them, but they need playing time. They're young, they need more playing time, and it was good that our offense really felt that they took care of the football. Where they moved the ball, they gave Bergman tons of time. Our offensive line did passing, and so when you're able to put 51 points on the board, it gives us quite a bit of breathing room. We're excited to play numerous players and even 3 quarterbacks to get them ready for the future of things to come with our season. It's going to be very competitive, but that cushion of points on the board. I mean, anytime a quarterback throws 6 touchdowns and one receiver, Antoine, Wafer had 3. Mike Reed had a game of 121 yards. To get to see his big body come out of the shell and get some things done. It's been a work in progress, but a very good day for the Wolves offensively and defense. We got some room to improve, no question, especially finishing the game. Yeah.
I was going to say, you talked about the offense wasn't on the same page at Central, but brother, it looked like you're not on the same page, but in the same paragraph from most of that ball game as guys were doing well and throwing on the run. Ryan did a good job with that as well.
Yeah, and really the O-line is getting better, and our practice has been more competitive. We push that and also try to control the banging so they're healthy on Saturday. But we've had 3 really good intense sessions to see that progress on the field with our O-line getting better. It really gives our quarterback confidence and our receivers. I mean, when you have 5 receivers, 50 yards and plus, and the ball's being spread out, and then your quarterback's, I think, about 65, 70% passing, that's a very good day. And our running back, we need more yards from them. But that's coming as our O-line keeps developing, and we're just excited that next step we took after a game where we didn't play as well offensively. So Coach Harris and his staff did a phenomenal job on the offensive side.
Next up, a team that is sort of surprised, but those that know the GNAC say it's not really a surprise. Simon Fraser up there, and they've taken out the 2 of the favorites for the conference championship in consecutive games that they've played. This is a much improved and even tougher team than was a real good last year.
Yeah, we felt Simon Fraser in the second half of the season really got the physicalness of Division II, and there have also been quite a few players that have been playing through 2 years of that transition to 3 years. So to see them really develop, we knew they're talented. They got a new quarterback that also throws the long ball very well. Their receivers and tight ends are very talented, and they've upgraded really significantly on the D-line inside with speed guys on the edge, linebackers that do a really nice job of filling and pass. But the biggest improvement on their defense is the secondary athleticism. I mean, they're just moving around all over the place, and they have to keep up the receivers also daily, because those receivers we feel are the most competitive and one of the most dominant receivers, and Coach Johnson has done a phenomenal job building that program.
We've talked about it before. It's always interesting when you get to cross the border into a foreign land, and so that's something. You've got some guys at least who have experience with that, so it's not quite as foreign of a concept, if you will, for them as you face them up there.
Yeah, I mean, just the transition of going to Canada is not the easiest transition, but it's been working out very well. But you never know when things might get snagged, so we're always concerned about that. Our players are really concerned about the next step that they can take with a good week of practice against, we think, from top to bottom, one of the most talented teams in our conference.
What do you look at as the keys to success here against Simon Fraser?
Our keys to success is number one always our offensive line. Their development is continuing to improve. Running the football against a very good front. Our accuracy with our quarterbacks and timing with our receivers, that's still improving. We're starting to see multiple receivers step up in a big role. So that's nice to see. And defensively, we got to contain their big plays. They've had the last 2 games about 750-yard plus plays. So they're very explosive at the receiver, and then they also throw in trick plays and try to keep you off balance, and been very successful with that.
So a lot of things for the defense to have to deal with as well.
A lot of things, yes.
Well, Coach Ferguson, as always, a pleasure to talk with you, and good luck with this ball game.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.